Hello, wealthy, successful, money-making traders. This is your trader's friend. Thank you for joining me today for another video. Guys, I'm so glad you're here with me. And I've made this video previously, but I had way too many examples. So I'm going to simplify this video just a little bit. But this morning when I was trading, a question came to my mind. And I wondered how it is that the market gets traders over and over and over and over again. And it occurred to me that waiting is the part that causes most traders to fail. Because it's during that time that they begin to question their strategy. They get scared, they panic, a lot of other things go on. So we're going to take a look at some examples of some steps, and I'm going to give you some simple examples, but I want you to go back in your chart and find other kind of steps as well. Before you have a set of bearish steps. Now these are the kind of steps we love, simply because they let us know that we're right immediately and we get profits pretty soon thereafter. But most of the time your steps are going to look like this, where you get in profit, but then you get this long period of pullbacks, retracements, and trick candle setups that often throw you off your game. These times are there to shake your confidence, to trick you out of good trades, and to possibly trick you into going on the wrong side of the trade, because this is a long time to wait. And I know I talk about waiting a lot, but in real life, when you're doing this minute by minute, it's hard. I've been trading almost 5 years now, and still I have challenges in the wait times. And it is during the wait times that we get confused. It's these times that confuse us in the market. And that's why they are so successful at tricking us over and over and over again. Because most of the time, your market will not go straight up or straight down. Most of the time, again, you will get the spurt of energy. You get the period of rest, choppy, retracement, pullback, corrections before the trend continues. Let's take a look at this on the bullish side as well. Now this, it's hard to get a trade better than this. There are some, but guys, this is like trade perfection. If this is not an ego stroke, I don't know what is. However, most of the time, this is what you're going to get instead. You're going to get the spurt of energy, the pullbacks, retracements, the tricks, and the times to doubt your strategies. Now, this is where a lot of traders get gotten, because a lot of times they will pull their monies off the table before the end of the trade because they're panicky and they're full of fear. They begin to second guess themselves, and their confidence is challenged, and it gets a little bit shaky. They go ahead and get out of the trade because look at what's happening there. You go, just say you gain $200 here, now you've lost 180. You say, oh, I'm not going to lose anymore. You take it off and look at all of the money that's missed. So that's why these times, the wait times, are so very successful in the market, but they are there to fool you. Let's take a look at the trades that I took this morning. Now this is a Euro USD on the 5-minute time frame, and you can see where I marked the beginning of the market day. I drew a trend line, but I think I shrunk this and made it on the 15-minute time frame. So around the time that I got in the market, I got in a little early. I got in time enough to see this sweetness, this beautiful flagship candle, and it actually happened at a point of hourly resistance. So I got in on the pullback here. I actually had 4 buy limits in here. I had 2 at 1.3062, one at 63 and another one at 65. Those 2 did not get hit until later. But you can see once I got in the trade, look at all of this period of waiting that I had. And I decided that I would trade and get out with either a re-break and close above the 50 or above the 10 SMA. So when price got down here, I got a strong break and close above the 50 period on the 1 minute time frame. I got out of that. I got in on this after the close of this candle though. And I was hoping that price was going to pull back even greater than what it did. And you can see that buy limit is still right here, but I'm going to take this off later. But price never did come back down here, but I bought on the retracement here, and you can see how beautifully that trade worked out. And even with this period of wait, this was still a really nice trade. And that's the thing, guys, when you're in a good trade, a lot of times, even with the retracement periods, you're going to have profit. You're going to be in profit. And if you're moving your stop losses like I was this morning, I knew no matter what happened with this trade, even if the trade shot up the other way, I was going to be in profit on those 2 trades, and I was going to be in a nice profit no matter what happened. So guys, one of the things that I've done since I've made my last video, whenever I put in a trade, now I put in a 20 pip stop loss no matter what. I never anticipate that stop loss getting hit, but if something happens in the market beyond my control and price just shoots against me, then the most that I'm going to lose is 20 pips, unless we have price slippage, but around 20 pips. So if the trade goes against me, the most I anticipate losing is 20 pips. But following my rules, I should never lose 20 pips in the market. Guys, I do want to remind you, before I remind you that you can do this, and you can absolutely do this. The wait times are there to confuse you, to make you second guess yourself, to shake your confidence. Trade a good plan with consistent discipline. Also, this is a decision that you need to make if you're going to be a successful trader. You are going to have to decide whether you are a trader or a gambler. The difference is the gambler jumps into the market and hopes things works out in his or her favor, but the successful professional trader will wait for the trade to come to her or to come to him. That is the difference. Allow the trade to come to you. You must master the art of waiting and trading if you're going to succeed here. Discipline, guys, is the key to success in trading. And never hold on to a bad trade. Now, I just want to remind you that you can absolutely do this. You can be successful at Forex. Have a terrific, wonderful, pip-filled life.